This is our backyard out in Denver, Colorado, our home base. And it's a sunny, warm day out here. It's the 25th or 26th of August. I don't know which one. All the dates just seem to run together. We have a clock on board the boat that tells us what day it is, not the date or the time, but what day of the week it is. And that's Jocko. He's our 14-week-old puppy. And his name is actually Jocko, the dreaded pirate, scourge of America's waterways. So the question is asked, and it's a fair question, what does a dog have to do with boating? Actually, a lot. He is the newest member of our crew. So we're going to have Admiral Lisa, Skipper Darrell, and Jocko, the dreaded pirate, scourge of America's waterways. And it's going to be really interesting dealing with him because, first of all, we have to teach him how to swim, and he doesn't even like getting a bath too well. But we're hoping, whoops, he's wondering what I'm doing here with this camera thing. Hi, there you are. So anyway, this is all about how we're going to teach him to be a ship's dog. And that's going to take some time. But he's a great little puppy. He's a terrier, unspecified terrier and poodle mix, we think. I've sent in for one of those DNA things, those canine DNA things. Don't have the results back on that yet, but should within the next week or so. But anyway, so that's Jocko. It's a great dog. Really fun. We figure he's probably going to get to, I don't know, 15 pounds, 14 pounds, which is right in my wheelhouse. That's my dogs were all about that weight. That just seems to have been the situation. But he's a cute puppy, as you can see. So that's Jocko, the dreaded pirate, scourge of America's waterways. And he's a new member of the Why Not crew. And he'll be joining us this next spring and summer up on the Great Lakes. I'll let you know how it goes with him. Okay, so what's the story with the 2020 season and what our expectations for the next year are? Just to reprise quickly, 2020 was all screwed up as far as the cruising season goes. The boat was in at Winter Harbor Marina up near Syracuse, New York on the Erie Canal, and last year we were on Lake Ontario, made our way towards Montreal and Ottawa and loved it. It was a great cruising season. And we were going to be heading to Lake Erie this cruising season. But because of the COVID virus outbreak, among other things, is that repairs and maintenance to the locks on the Erie Canal and the Oswego Canal in particular were deferred. They weren't done over the off season. So sections of the Erie Canal were open only to the extent that the locks were open. And there was one lock called 07, the second to last dock if you were traveling from Winter Harbor down to Oswego, New York and Lake Ontario. It was closed until August 10th. And it just didn't make any sense for us to push ourselves to try to get up there to try to... What are you doing, Jocko? What are you barking at? What? What? What?
What did you tear apart?
Hey, paper towel.
Hi. Are you defending the estate?
He is.
Time to change clothes.
Anyway, that's Admiral Lisa over there. So anyway, so the deal is that we just never got underway. And we canceled our cruising season. We just figured it was going to be more trouble than it was worth. We weren't going to be able to go any place. There was concerns about being able to access the Welland Canal to get to Lake Erie in the first place. We couldn't go into Canada. Canada, the border between the United States and Canada is closed. And, oh, Jocko, stop it. He thinks he's big and tough. We are surrounded by a lot of yapping dogs, as it turns out. Some new people moved in right behind us, and they got 2 terriers that are just absolute little monsters. They really are. Anyway, so we canceled the cruising season. Then we have a 25-foot RV, and we were going to go on a big RV trip. We're going to go to the Southwest. Well, 2 things caused us to cancel that. One, there are forest fires all over the damn place, and the entire area where we're going to be, which is going to be Southwest Colorado, Monument Valley, Arizona, Utah, they're all covered in smoke and everything, so that just didn't sound like a good idea. And on top of everything else, the air conditioner on the RV broke. We still don't have that fixed because they keep telling us that there's... Jocko! Stop it! Anyway, yes, I hear you. Thank you for defending me. So anyway, so we couldn't even go on our RV trip. We had no air conditioning, and where we were going to go was all covered by fire. Jocko! Cool it! And then on top of everything else, I had to have heart surgery. It was, I had to have a catheter ablation procedure done because I did have AFib. I was hospitalized 5 times in 15 years for AFib, and so my cardiologist decided it was a good thing for me to have the ablation done, which I did. So, you know, we have this great habit of always being in the right place at the right time for things, and the right place for us to be, I guess, was here home in Denver, where I can get this all done. Like I said, this is almost the end of August, and but we're still thinking about next cruising season. We absolutely intend on cruising, RVing to and from Denver, and where the boat is up in New York is a big desirable thing for us. So what I'm going to try to do with this video, with these videos, is try to incorporate the idea that being a boater, whether you're on your boat or not, is really a 365 day a year. Jocko! It's a year-round endeavor. I mean, you're always planning, you're always thinking about what you're doing, you're always trying to be better at what you're doing. And those are the kinds of things I'm going to share. Like, for instance, having a new dog on board the boat and training it how to swim. That's a new thing. So we have to do that too. Yes, that's right, Jocko. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to try to do with these videos. Now, one quick question about the format. If you would like to see, I've decided to make the videos a lot easier to produce. None of the really fancy editing with the fancy graphics and all that kind of stuff, only because I'm tired. And it's just not worth the effort to do that. It's a lot of work. And I'm backing down a little bit on some of the most strenuous things and the most involved things that I'm doing. And one of those is, you know, the degree to which I put production standards into my videos. But I am modeling after someone. If you'd like to check the guy out, he goes by the name of Bald and Bankrupt, and that's the name of his YouTube channel. He's a travel vlogger from England. He is absolutely fascinating, and some of these adventures he has are just mind-blowing. And he particularly likes visiting former Soviet countries and shows you just some of the weirdest stuff you've ever seen about some of these little countries like Moldova and some of the smaller republics and things like that. So anyway, it's called Bald and Bankrupt. Check it out. He has inspired me to do different things with the videos. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'll have another video coming up shortly, but this is all I'm going to do for today. See you later.